This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, 1 minute. I'm trying this example. Whatever the assignment I given to you. So give me change the images path. Images path. I just want to make it. Some dummy image I taken. Actually, this some image. Actually, this is what I expected, guys. I mean, I'm working on it actually because it will take some time. Reason. But you can see if you don't want, you can remove these also, these bars if you don't want. I mean, this will be go like this. At the bottom, you are able to see some. Actually, bottom also we have something. You can see, even if you can see nothing is there, and this is all thing. So we can remove this, no problem. Just animating an image around a circle, around a box or whatever it may be. So this is our main intention. You can see exactly expected from you. Okay, now. So again, it is going down. Actually, I given you a rotation. Just I'm implementing this actually. Okay, you can see one thing, guys. The CSS, how we written the like anything here. This is the and you see all the percentages. I taken the percentages like this 10, 15, 25, something like this, and everything I'm moving. See here we need to use both the combination property. Can you see here 10 translate? After that 15% you have to translate and you have to rotate it. The same position you have to rotate it. So we are not writing the rotation here. So after that it has to be rotated. Again it has to rotate something and it has to move down. So first rotation, sometimes it has to move. After that it has to be rotated. After that it has to rotate it. After that it has to move. Both the combination properties only we have to use here. So like this we can use translate and rotate, both the properties we are using here. After that it has to move some words. After that it has to go something like this. Okay, exactly guys, this is how we can make the things. So now if you don't want, you can remove all these values. I'm removing all these iterations. Now you can see animated and it is going there and it is going, oh, something went wrong. But this is not we are expecting actually. Again, it is going to start. So let's set the value here also. One by one, if you can set it, I think it will be easy for you. Also, this is not required for me. So I'm just going to take this. Now you can check this values, how the values are going to become there. Exactly, guys. Okay, right. but the last one is going diagonally. The last one is going diagonally, but I need to check this. What is the problem? I'm checking this. But anyhow, this is the assignment I asked you to do here. So this is done, this is done, this is done, this is done, and go up, and it is complete. Actually, this type of thing not required actually that I'm looking we can do exactly here actually. So what is there anything wrong? Please let me check all these things properly. 100% definitely. This, but guys, we have to adjust these values. Actually, I'm trying before starting the session. But you can check the values once again, the CSS values, what are the providing. I mean, it's all about the combination of both. Simple thing. First, it has to move left side of first it has to move left side. After that, it has to rotate. After rotate, now it is going to come horizontally, how to come vertically, and again. So you have to come horizontal and whatever it may be, guys, you have to check this. So I will upload this CSS also, but you can try to work on it right now. So like this. So if you are unable to hear you, can you rejoin the session, please? Rejoin, please rejoin. Okay. So Aman, if you are unable to hear me, try to rejoin so that it will be clear for you. So is he joined again? So are you able to hear all of you now? Okay, sometimes it may be network problems or whatever it may be. Try to rejoin it immediately if it is unable to hear you so that it will be clear for you, I believe. Okay, guys. Next concept is going to be the positions. Positions. You can take the shape, right? So we can talk about the position. What is a position? Generally, we have some positions are there. What are those positions? Let us check this, guys. 1 minute. So yes, 1 minute. I will just go here, create a new file. Here to see the concept called position. Positions, okay, whatever it may be. There are some positions, guys, here we are having. By default, position is static position. Static by default, every HTML element in the document is static. The behavior of the position, the behavior or the position of the element is by default static position. And we know that by default, everything will be aligned left side. What is the meaning of static means? So wherever you are writing the element in the document, by default all the elements will be aligned one by one, right? One by one. That is the default nature of every HTML element. All the elements will come to left side by default. So these are all called simply static position. So we have some more thing. So we have something called relative, relative is one thing. We have a one more thing called absolute, 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 and we have one more thing called fixed. So these are the things, guys. As of my knowledge, I'm saying you guys remember, maximum of the people will never understand about this. Will never understand about these guys. Initial inherit. What is the meaning of inherit? Inherit is also inheritance. That is simply what is the meaning of inherit? What is the inheritance in the sense always there is an element inside an element. So what are the styles you written for the parent? The same styles if you want to apply to the child also, then you can write inherit. Inherit, for example, I have a div. So inheritance, I believe this div, and I have a subdiv here. Now you can see this is a div I have. So what is the father of this div? The father of this div is going to be this div. I mean, for example, if you want to write some position, for example, you can see I'm writing style equal to, you want to write something called position, position. And here I'm writing inherit. What is this is called exactly inherit. What is the meaning of inherit? If you can see here, exactly you can check this. Inherit in the sense, what are the styles written for the parent? Who is the parent here? So the same styles will be applied to it. For example, if this is having position absolute and this is also having position absolute. If this element is having position relative, this element also having position. That is the meaning of inheritance. Always you can see in CSS, so many times we can see inherit, inherit. Inherit in the sense, what is the parent property? The same I want to inherit to child as well. This is going to become under inherit, guys, exactly. Right, so this is all about the thing. So now you can see, and we can try with some examples so that it will be easy for us, right? So maximum of the people may not understand exactly what is relative, even though you can read the definitions of position. What is the position? Relative. What is the meaning of absolute? What is the meaning of fixed? Right, sometimes when you are speaking something we will say absolutely, something like this. Fixed, I think we can understand what is fixed. Fixed means it will never move, it will never change. That is going to be fixed. What is the meaning of relative? Related to something, it is related to screen always. What is the screen that is going to be done? So here, if you can see the relative, the element is positioned relative to its normal position, but we didn't understand, right? That is actually the definition people will say. But what exactly we didn't understand, but we have to see when to use absolute, when to use relative, when to use fixed, you can understand. Static, you can understand. You may not understand relative and absolute, seriously. So because static, by default, every element is static. Fixed also we can easily understand. Inherit, what is the father property? That is the same I want to apply to child also, then there is going to be inherit. And here, most of the people may not understand about the relative and absolute. Do you observe or not? I don't know. When we are creating mega menu, drop down menu, do you observe? I used their position absolute. Do you understand? I used the thing called position absolute. When we are discussing about the drop down menus and mega menus, there we used the concept called position relative, position absolute. Sorry, absolute I used it here. Why? Because I used it. So when you are hovering on the menu, a drop down menu is coming out, right? So because of the drop down menu, the whole menu is getting disturbed. I don't want to disturb that. I want to make inside of it only. I want to make it work independently. I don't want to allow this submenu to disturb whole my theme. So in this point of time, we written position absolute. But anyhow, let me show you some examples for better clarity. Okay, right now you can see. So for better understanding of it, let me create a HTML file. So by default, every element is static, guys. For this, we don't want to do anything. Simply, you will understand what exactly static is and all. Right. So let me save the file. Positions positions.html. For all, I will create one file. Now you can take head here, title open, title close. This is going to be CSS positions. Simply I'm taking something called CSS positions. Now you can take body tag open, body tag close. Exactly. So now you can check this. Yeah. Let us write h1 tag open, h1 tag close, CSS positions, POSIT. Lot of ways are there, guys, where people are using exactly these positions. We need to know about this also, right? CSS positions. Now, here I'm taking one div. Try to see. By default, if you can execute this, what is the position of the h1 tag? By default, static. This is the position of this. This is the static position, and we can do anything here. So now you can see I am taking new class is equal to main. Try to see class equal to main. Okay, or else you can leave it, no problem. Uh, Inside of it, you can take some image or something, whatever you want, you can take it, right? So now you can see I want to take some h2. Okay, h2 I'm taking. I'm writing here some title, TIT, and some title will come here. Okay, now you can check this. This is the div. In this div, okay, if you want, you can set border also. I'm just going to take style tag open, style tag close. Try to see for better preview. I'm just taking the dot main main. In this main, I'm just going to take some border, not everything, border 10 pixels solid red. This is exactly I'm taking. Just you can see. Width is automatically 100%. Now for this, now this is exactly we are able to see. Here I want to set an image also. Can you see? I'm going to set an image imgsrc equal to some image also I want to set here. For this I'm just going to take images slash 10.png. This is exactly the image. Now you can see the image is also you're able to see. Now what I want to do, let me add these many more. I'm adding almost all 30 40 titles I added. Okay, 10 titles maximum. Can you see horizontal scroll bar also coming here? Okay, exactly, horizontal scroll bar is also coming. So now you can add more if you want, you can add more. Can you see where is our image right now? Where is our image right now? Actually the image is inside the div na? Inside the div actually. Remember, it is not in the body. So in the body we have this h1 tag only. This is in the body, but this is in the div. Actually the some title will come here and everything was in div. For this image, let me take one class for better understanding. Class equal to image image. This is image. For this image, if I can set a position fixed, then what is going to be happen? Now you can see I am going to write position fixed for this image. If you can set it where it will be go image image, and this is going to be position POSIT position fixed I am writing. So you will understand what is mean by fixed and all. Now you can see exactly if I refresh the page, see actually this is the div. If I am refreshing the page, can you see where is the image? This is the image. Now you can see image is fixed in the div. Now you can see even though when I'm scrolling down my mouse, image is not earlier. The image is also moved with the content. You can read this property and you can see earlier the image getting moved with the content. Now you can see image is also moving with the content or not. Yeah, image is also moved with the content. But because of adding the property fixed, is image is moving? No, image is not at all moving. Image is not at all moving. Image is sticked there and it is going to be. Now even if you can move the content, content is moving, but image is not moving. Okay, this is exactly the thing. Now you can see for this image, actually we can use some properties. These properties will always work when we are having position only. Now can you see I'm writing this property, guys, right 0. I'm writing the property right 0 exactly. So right 0 means I want to make this right side. Now you can save the file, you can refresh it. Is it image is right side? Is it moved to right side? No, it is not moved. It is still in the same position. But if you want to work with right, left, top, bottom properties, there should be position property. If the position is there, now you can check this right side, the image went to right side. Image went to right side. Exactly, you can see where it is went there. It went to right side exactly. So now you can see in the right side logo was there, but still you can move the content. You can do something. Image is sticked there. Image is sticked there. It is not at all moving at all. This is the fixed menu. in some websites, the web page content will be scrolls, but menu is won't scroll. Now you can see, I will just show you one example. You can see this is the website I'm showing you. The website, when I'm scrolling down, you can see there is a menu. You are able to see course inquiry, about us, downloads and all. Now when I'm scrolling down, can you see the menu is scrolling up? No, menu is sticked. That is called fixed sticky menu. The menu for this, the people will use the concept called fixed. Definitely this is going to be something called fixed, guys. Exactly, you can check this, what exactly this is going to be something. Okay, right. So now you can check this exactly. So it is fixed na, right? You can see right 0 bottom 0. I'm writing right 0 bottom 0. Now what is going to be happen, right side bottom, it will be 0, guys. You can go and check this. Now it will be right side bottom 0. Now you can check this. This is the file. Where is the file we are having? Right. Now you can check this. This is also not right. Yeah. Now if you can refresh right side bottom, you can see right side bottom. Exactly. The image is fixed on right side bottom. I don't want to move something. Some in some applications we can see scroll to top or something like this. I believe I have this website in the icon in this. If you can go to the bottom of the page, there we can see an icon. Can we go to the bottom of the page? Yeah. Can you see this is the scroll top? This is fixed here at particular point of time. Now you can see if you are scrolling up, now it is going to be scroll up. Now it is hidden automatically. That hiding and showing will done by jQuery or JavaScript. Okay, but there are all some fixed positions. You can see, now we can see this website also. I'm making this tejalivetracks.com. Here also right side, if you can observe, there is a button, inquiry form button. Can you see when I am moving the web top to bottom, but the inquiry form is not moving? Can you see the inquiry form right side button? It is not at all moving, guys. It is completely animating to you, right? Exactly. Can you see what exactly this is going to be happen there, right? Yeah. So all how this is going to be happen there. Now if you can click on it, now you can see I clicked on the button. Now you can see animatedly the thing is coming and it is going out. Exactly, guys, right? So this is how the, definitely for making the button right side completely, they will use something. So simply I want to tell me one thing. I want to create one button, guys, here also. Now you can see exactly what I want to do. I want to make a button. All of you try to see button and button. Can you tell me how can we make this exactly right side? And it should be okay. 1 minute, let me go for the button name is inquiry, enquiry, inquiry form. Okay, and if you want, you can take a class. Some class is equal to btn. I'm taking the class btn. Now you can just check this button is also there. I want to make this button completely right side. Okay, completely right side, the same like in the website we seen just now. And the button is horizontal, but I want to make the button vertical. Inquiry, now inquiry for button should be vertical. So what we need to do for this, now you can see I'm going to make it button. Try to see all of you how we can achieve this thing. First let us design the button. I'm going to remove border none, dear border. I don't want to make anything. So you can make some background color, back. Let me set some background color red. Let me set it as no problem. So color of the button is going to be white. Color is ash fff, right? Font weight bold. Let me write all the properties which are required for this. Font WIGHT, font weight is going to be bold, right? So what else we can take here? Font weight bold. Okay, just you can refresh the page. You can set some padding also. So padding top bottom 10 pixels, left right 25 pixels exactly. Now you can check this. This is exactly the inquiry form. So we can check this exactly. What is this is inquiry form, guys. Okay, right. This form should be moved completely left side. So what is the property we can write here? Position up, fixed. You can write the position fixed, and you can move right. Okay, na? So what exactly the property is right and all, we have to check this, guys. Can you see? So I just want to show you. Wait for a minute, guys. 1 minute. Yeah, sorry guys. Position is fixed. Now you can see, and we have to make it right 0. Now you can check this, right 0 pixels. Okay, right, everything is done right side, but still the button is horizontal. I want to make it vertical. Anybody, how can we make the button vertical? Nothing else, simply by using transform property we have to rotate this to 90 degrees. Can you see, I'm making this transform property, all the combination guys here, transform. I'm going to take rotate, rotate. You can make it as a 90 degree. I'm making this as a 90 degree. Now you can check this, the button is rotated, the button is rotated. And still you want to write, I want to make 0. Why this is not going? Let me make this as a minus 25 pixels right side. Let me check this. Okay, little bit you have to adjust it, there is no other way, because we know that every element by default some it having some default margins, right? We have to avoid that margin actually. So this is going to be minus 55. I'm just going to make it minus 55. It will be forever, it will be stick to the border. So minus 60 finally. So you want to make exactly something top, you have to write the property top or 200 pixels top. If you can write it, now you can check this, it may be somewhat center. If you still want to make down or something like this, the button will be like this. Actually this is the thing guys, actually we are in the div, right? We are in the div, that's why if we can remove the div, and I think it will be border 10 pixels you provided, right? Now you can see I'm removing this. I think it will be properly adjusted on the thing. Exactly, if because of the main div it is going to be, see, the logo is also fixed, this button is also fixed. If you want you can design the button more, whatever the button you want to design, yes you can design it more. Exactly. So now you want to make padding top. Let me do one thing. Padding top 20 pixels. Padding top 20 pixels. Padding left, right 10 pixels. Right 10 pixels. After that bottom 25 pixels. Okay. After the 10 pixels. Let me check this. What is going to be happen now? Now you can see. Oh, what happened? Where did the text went? Is there anything wrong? We did it here 25 pixels, 25 pixels. So what happened? Where is the text? We are not able to see the text. Why? Let me check this. I'm removing. Oh, inquiry form, it is getting more gas, that's why I think maybe, but top, bottom is 10 pixels only. Bottom I don't want to make it 10 pixels. Okay, let me check this. I think after that you can add this property, just you can add 10 pixels bottom. Now you may see, oh, still it is going inside of it. So you can reduce this to 30. Let me see what is going to be happening. Yeah, 30 or 40, some, like we have to adjust it. We are not getting the things clearly, right? We can directly inspect it. If we can inspect on the element, we can see the selected element. This is the element, right? So here we can adjust the height, padding, width and everything. So what exactly the left you made it, you can increase the icon. Now you can see this is okay for me. Yeah, this inquiry button is okay. Minus 35 pixel is the best for this, I believe. So now you can go and set this as a minus 35 pixels. Everything will be looks cool, I believe, right? So this is all about the way of doing something. Okay, now, right. Okay, guys, this is position fixed. If you want to fix the element, even though the content may be moving, may not be moving, but I want to make it fixed, right? Now this is going to be done something, guys. Now you can see one more property I want to write: position relative and position absolute. I think everybody can understand fixed easily. So right, let us go for the same. Create a new file. This is going to be POSI positions. Oh, sorry. Control Alt S. Let me save the file. POSITONS positions 1.html is the file. Okay, right, guys. Now you can see this time it is all not required. This is not related for us, right? Let me make this main as a box. Okay, I'm removing everything. There is image also I'm removing. Okay, you can keep the image, but I will tell you what main. main. To this, try to see guys, this is very important thing. Dot main and image, we have two things are there, keep it in mind. Dot main, let me set some border 10 pixel. Okay, you can take 5 pixel solid red, width 200 pixels. Okay, you can take this as a 50% width. Okay, na 50% width. HAGHT height is going to be 400 pixels height. Can you see guys here? Refresh the page now. You can run the file. Just if you can execute, this is all about the thing. Let me remove this inquiry button or not required. Just you can try to understand. For this image, now we have to work with position absolute, position relative, right? You can see, always see if they are using position absolute, definitely position relative will be there. Both the combination properties actually. If you are using position absolute, definitely people will use position relative also, but we didn't use earlier, but we have to use position relative. But where to use position relative exactly? So now you can see, I will give you the best example here. For this image, now I am writing, right, image image. Okay, you can see image. I want to set some, okay, let me set some padding here. 1 minute, padding padding 20 pixels I'm setting. Okay, here you can go there, image. Let me set some border 1 pixel solid red. Okay, width is going to be 200 pixels exactly. This is the width of the image. Now can we see guys, this is the image inside the red color box. Now to this image, I am setting the property called position absolute. What is the property? Position absolute. Can we see if we can set the position absolute, what is going to be happen? You know, now I'm setting this. Can you see where it went? It is exactly there. It is not went anywhere. But do you observe anything? Okay, I have one doubt, sir. If I add more content in the box, then what will be happen, sir? You may have a question, right? Let me set some height as 800 pixels. I'm setting the 800 pixels height manually. Now you can see scroll bar is coming. If I down the scroll bar, now you can see the content, the image is moving automatically. If it is a fixed, image will never move. Remember carefully, if it is a fixed property, image will never move. But if it is a position absolute property, image is getting moved within the box. If a box moves, image also will move, right? So if you can write this as a fixed property, you can check this and you can refresh the page. Now you can see I'm moving down, but image is still fixed there. Image is not moving at all. Now you can go with the position absolute property. You can see this is exactly okay. Then what happened in the box? Try to see in the box. I want to make my logo exactly right side to the box, right side to the box, right side in the sense exactly my mouse here. I want to keep the text system logo image. So for this, I am writing right 0. Generally, right 0 means it has to go to right side 0 pixels. Can you see right side 0 pixels I provided? If you can refresh the page, can we see right side? Oh, it went completely right side. But what I'm asking you guys, I'm asking you, I want to make this logo inside the red color box, right side only. Red color box, right side, not a complete right side of the screen. It is taking complete right side of the screen. No, I don't want to make it complete right side of the screen. I want to make this text system logo exactly here, guys. So you can able to see my mouse. What is the right side in the box? Top right side in the box, the CSS red color box. I want to keep the logo there exactly. So in this point of time, if you want to make this position absolute, so the image, if you want to make it into inside the box only, then the parent, who is the parent of this image? This is the main is the parent of the image. To this main, we have to add the property called position relative. Then only this will be inside of the thing, relative relative. You have to add like this. Now you can check this. It will never go anywhere. I think it will be inside the box exactly. So this is the combination. Sometimes see, you can use position relative, nothing will be happen guys. If you can write just simply position relative, 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 I am writing. So here we don't want anything, let us remove this. So is it happening? Is it happening to your element anything? Nothing, it is still there, right? It is by default, it is there. No. So when we want to move something guys, always if there is a position absolute, remember carefully, if you are providing position absolute to the parent of the immediate parent, who is the immediate parent of this image, main, to that parent you have to write position relative. Then only this left to right properties will work properly. Now you can see I want right 0, bottom 0 pixels, bottom 0. Now you can check this exactly box bottom. Where is our box bottom? Now you can go there. Exactly the box bottom 0 pixels image is there. Exactly, can you see the image? But if there is no position relative, then what is going to happen? It will work like a fixed value. Now you can see where it went. It see if only difference guys here, what exactly fixed is doing, absolute is also doing the same. But fixed, when screen moves, the logo will never move in the fixed. If it is an absolute, the same right side bottom it moved, but when we are scrolling down, the image also getting scrolls, right? You can see the image is also moving based on the thing. So absolute and fixed means it will never changes, it will always fixed in one position. Even though your content may move, content may not move, but it will be fixed in one position. But absolute is moving the element completely right side, but when you are scrolling down and up, but the content is also moving automatically as per the scroll. But if you want to make it fixed in the box, now definitely position relative. If you can add position relative within the box only, I want to keep the menu item within the box only, I want to keep the menu item. Do you know? So always in the submenus also, we have to set the position relative in the submenu, but we forget to set you. But anyhow, that will work for you at this point of time, no problem. Right. So this is all about the thing, guys. Here you can check this position, absolute, position relative. Both are the combination properties. So if you are using position absolute here to the parent, there should be position relative. Especially when we are working with animations. For example, I want to move an element, animation gaming applications actually. I want to move an element in a particular track only. I don't want to get out of the track. The element should be moved inside the track only. So inside a div only. Then position absolute, position relative. The element will be moved inside the element only. And position, if you have to set position relative. If you are not giving position relative, the element will go out of the track also. The same example. You can see within the box only I want to keep my logo. Exactly, you can see within the box only my logo was there. Exactly, guys, this is how we can check this. So fixed won't, or fixed we don't want need any combination actually. Now you can see I'm using position fixed. Okay, as you asked, I'm just writing position fixed. Now you can check this. So now you can remove this property. First we have to position fixed, right side bottom 0. Okay, now you can see right side bottom 0 now. But you can observe this. Fixed means even though the content move, it will never moves. Absolute means element will be moved right side, but when content is moving, logo also will moves. Fixed means it will never changes. Absolute will changes. So in one position, if element is fixed by using fixed property, when your page is scroll down or scrolls up, image will never changes. It will be fixed on the same position. But if it is an absolute position, right, it will be low. Now you can see, now I am making fixed. Now it went completely. Now you can write the position relative property to this position. I am writing relative. Now I am refreshing the page. Can you see? Even if we can provide position relative, the image is not at all changing. I mean, position fixed, position relative combination is not required. Position relative, position absolute is the combination. So even though if we can provide it, is it working? No. Now you can write this absolute property, absolute, absolute. Now you can check this, it is going to be done exactly something like this. So always it should be parent hierarchy. So to the parent absolute, to the child relative, I think it won't give you good result. Okay, keep it in mind. So I can give you absolute here, you can give relative here. I think you may not see the good things, maybe I believe. Let me check this. I didn't try like this relative, so I'm just going to check this. But are you getting anything? No, nothing changed, right? Images by default it is in the same position, but it won't work. But always it should be what you want to move exactly to this absolute. Where you want to move, there you can go and set it as a relative. That's all. Simplest thing, it will be go for relative. Now you can check this, everything will be works properly for you. This is how the things will be work. But even if we can read the definitions, we cannot understand, guys. Even I will try to read some definitions actually. Now you can see I'm going to write CSS positions. Okay, let us write CSS position. Okay, you can go here. W3 schools will give you better English for you. The position property specifies the type of the positioning method used for an element, static, relative, fixed, absolute, something like they said. Okay, na? So what is the position property? Position relative. Can you read this? An element with position relative is position relative to the normal position. What is the meaning of it? We didn't understand. I seriously I didn't understand what exactly they are saying that. But I want to see something practically. We have to understand. People, maximum of the people will never understand the definitions of these positions, guys. Seriously. Fixed we can understand, static we can understand. Okay, but that is we cannot understand about relative. The definition of relative, are you able to understand? You can go for the absolute also. You may not understand the absolute definition also. Fixed, okay, we can understand. An element position absolute is position relative to the nearest position ancestor. Okay, I mean nearest position ancestor in the sense parent element. This is the parent element. Always it will be positioned into the parent element. It won't go outside. But parent should have relative, child should have absolute. Then only the element within the box. Otherwise it will go completely left side or right side, something like this. Okay, just you can try with some properties, guys. You can play with the different settings. I think you will get more clarity. Seriously. So positions is one of the concept which mostly people will confuse, but I hope we have to try with the different scenarios. When you guys are practicing, if you can try with the different scenarios, definitely it will be helpful a lot for you. I mean, if you can try like this. Okay, right. Right, guys. Tomorrow we can discuss about the CSS media queries. By using the media queries, how we can align the layouts mobile friendly layouts creation. Once this is done, we can discuss about guys. Tomorrow I will take session maybe somewhat later. Okay, 8:30. Is it okay for you? But 1 hour I will take 8:30 or somewhere around I will take. But all of you okay for that? Right, so tomorrow we will take the session 8:30 or somewhere around, but definitely we will inform you, right? So if I'm starting the session early, you will get the message. If it is somewhat getting delay, we will message you soon. Okay, na? All right. Yeah, Aman, you're asking a question, but how to make image fixed within the div box when we are scrolling? Yeah, don't write left and right zero. You don't need to write left, right zero, and you can make position fixed. That will be fixed automatically. Now you can check this. Even though the content may increases, so now you can see image is there. Even if you are moving the div, now the content is, the image is still fixed. Okay, na? But if we can write left right property, it will be go for left right something like this. Okay, na? Left zero, right zero. No, I want to make left some pixels, right some pixels. You can do it. Otherwise, you can write left some pixels if you want to do it. Otherwise, you can write right some pixels if you want to do it. Yeah, we can do like this also. If you can go with some proper 200 pixels. Now you can check this left side 200 pixels element will be more, something like this. We have to adjust the value. Okay, na? So we don't want to do anything. Left is zero, right zero. See, the only thing I want to make my logo completely right side, completely left side. If you can feel, then you can do it. Otherwise, it is not. Yeah, you can try to watch the video. Definitely people may, you can go through the recording, so and try to check this. If you have doubts, let me know tomorrow. Session maybe 8:30. I may be in travel actually by the around somewhere. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and we can see the one layout creation. First of all, we have to talk about media query. Once you better understanding of media query, then we can plan the things also, guys. Okay, right.